Hey guys, this is Whyt Manga here with breaking news. For those of you who watched the previous video, you know that Apple Black is in a competition, is in like a voting poll, where the winner of the poll gets to have a short animation done by Ensoku Manga, is a studio in Japan. And what will happen is they will, take Apple Black, if Apple Black wins, if wins the poll, the voting poll, and have a short animation. They'll have like Japanese voice actors. It'll be like professionally done, and I think it'll be like a great opportunity for Apple Black to kind of gain some very necessary exposure and networking, as well as it being cool for all of us to watch. I mentioned this in the last video, and a lot of you showed love. A lot of you showed a lot of support, and you went to the site, you created your account if you didn't have one already, and you voted for Apple Black. Now, if you guys missed that video, I'll leave a link to that video somewhere on the screen where you can just click on it, or I'll leave a link to the video in the description below where you can check the video, watch the video. There's also like a cool animation in the video that I did announcing this contest. And the video also shows you exactly how to vote. But I'll also show that in this video as well because there's some breaking news. Up until a couple hours ago, we were in the lead with like I think we had like over 400 votes. Like over 400 of you like supported and you showed love to Apple Black, which is greatly appreciated. And I think the person in second place was like in a 60 or a 70 or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't like following the site every 2 seconds. But last I checked, we are no longer in the lead because the way the voting is, it's kind of weird and it's also kind of tricky. It's very weird in the sense that, like I mentioned in the last video, you can vote down. So even though we were 400 votes up before, the person that was second a few hours ago is now first, and we've lost over 200 votes, meaning over 200 people or a person, I don't know, have like spammed our down button. So we're no longer in the lead. Remember, the deadline is basically towards the end of May 31st. It's June 1st, but like the beginning of June 1st. It's not the day of June 1st. So really we have a couple hours before this poll is completely over. So, in order to win this, I will need you guys to show support again for those of you who haven't voted, because I believe we're behind with like 70 votes or 70 plus votes. I'm not sure. We'll have to check again. But that said, I do want to say this. I want to give a big shout out to those who did show support when I asked, and I'd like to thank you guys for the support as a whole. Even though whatever happens, if we don't win at the end of the day, I believe that Apple Black is strong enough to where opportunities will come again. Like, this is not do or die, but if we're in it, I like to be in it to win. But it's not that great of a deal to where we lose hope, or I lose hope, or anyone does. I think opportunities will come regardless. So don't freak out, or freak out. I don't know. I just thought to make this video to kind of update you because I saw a lot of comments in the previous video saying that we were in the lead by 400, and I just wanted people to know that no, we're actually behind by a large margin, which is kind of what I suspected because I've lost polls like this in the last minute before. At this point, for Apple Black to win this voting poll, not only will we need people who haven't voted to go vote up, we will kind of also need people to vote down the comic that's in the lead, which is what they did to me because we had 400 votes before, and now we barely have 200. So kind of everybody's kind of had their fans and supporters are actually voting down Apple Black. So we need to retaliate because they're not the only fans that want to see their series get an animation. So I kind of knew this would happen, and I knew either someone would get a group to downvote us or something. I kind of knew this would happen. Not too surprised, but that's not just what this video is about. Again, I'll leave space for those who haven't voted at all and want to vote. Here's a video on how to vote, which is kind of like a clip from the previous video. Here you go. And when we return, I would announce the winners of the giveaway that I announced in the last tutorial video, which was 20 ways drawing manga eyes, and I said the first 3 people to name the full name and series correctly in order of the eyes that I was drawing in the video would get at like a half body drawing from me drawing a character of their choice. So I'm going to announce the 3 winners after this mini how-to on how to vote for Apple Black to get the animation by Insoku Manga. So the big question you might be asking is, how can I help, Whyt? How can I? Well, I'll tell you. All you have to do is to go to gmimanga.com and enter, I guess. Once you get to the website, you have to sign up or sign in. Some of you have signed up already, but to some of you it might be completely new. But first I'll go through the steps of just once you sign in, which I just did, then you go up to vote at the top, like the navigation bar at the top, you go to vote, and then you go to vote page. So this is once you have a profile. And then you go to Apple Black. You see the arrow pointing up. Please hit that one. Don't hit the bottom one, because the whole point of this is the comic with the most votes. The comic with the most votes gets the deal, really. And as you can see, I am not in the lead. So don't vote down, because if you vote down, well, the number will go down. So please vote up. And what to do that is simple. You just click up. Magic, right? And then you type in vote. Once you type in vote, you hit vote. And your vote would be counted. Now, for those who don't have an account, I'm gonna sign out here. You sign up. It's really simple. Signing up is not complicated at all. All you have to do is enter in these things. Keep in mind that your username has to have 1 capital letter in it, and then your password needs to be at least 8 characters and must have at least 1 capital letter in it and one number. So you need 1 number and 1 capital letter in it, and the rest can be lowercase. You don't need a US zip code. You don't need to put that in, and you take in all the other necessary stuff you need to. You verify the account, and then you can come and vote. So here are the winners. It was kind of tricky because there were some people that, even though they got every name correctly, they either didn't get it in order, and it was tricky, especially for the 18, 19, and 20, because some people had 18 as 19 and 19 as 18, which was kind of like a trick I did. It was not. I tried it because I knew a lot of people would get the names right. So there were some tricks in between to see if people were truly paying attention. And then I was like really strict with like spelling errors. There were some people that spelled certain names wrong, and so I was really strict. So I picked the first 3 correct answers, and here are the winners. So if you're a winner, please contact me via Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. All the links you could possibly need are in the description, and we'll talk on what drawing you want me to do for you. Please like this video, share this video, leave a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe. This is Whyt Manga. Please vote, and I'm out.